Howdy, Fringers! Where we stand today is a meeting place known in Naheowen as Pehonan. We honor the tradition of upholding the intention of this meeting place. My name is Megan. It's my joy to serve our community as the Executive Director with Fringe Theatre. Stories connect us and build community, and Fringe has been part of my story for more than half my life. I know that's true for many of you, too. To ensure artists continue telling their stories, please visit fringetheatre.ca to learn how you can sustain Fringe. Thank you. Now, please silence those phones. On with the show.
And welcome to Edmontask. Please allow me to introduce you to your host for the evening, the greatest host who has ever graced this stage. He was inducted into the Game Show Host Hall of Fame, but he had to host the occasion himself because there was no equal. If there was a game show host version of Mount Rushmore, he'd have to politely decline because no rocks are suitable to hold all of his features. He won 8 Tony Awards for his Broadway show, hosting a game show, in which he hosted a game show. Please welcome your Edmaster, Joel Mendenhall.
You know, despite these nice things she says about me, I am really just a humble 2 or 3 times greater than that. She's only scratching the surface, but we can still give a round of applause for my assistant, Victoria Scorbahatch.
Thank you, Edmaster.
You're welcome.
Every time I try to say more nice things about you in the introduction, I start to grow weak and faint.
Now, that would play well for the audience. Can we add that in for tomorrow?
Sure.
Right now, why don't you just explain to the crowd what they're going to see tonight at Edmontask?
Oh, absolutely, Edmaster. So for the next about 55 minutes, our audience can expect to see footage of us wasting our comedians' time for the past year by making them do really stupid things. After we watch each bit of footage, you are going to award points or ridicule for the contestants, and we'll cap off the show with a live task of community theater proportions before you crown a winner.
That's right. Okay, rules are over. You can tune back in now as we introduce the contestants of tonight. Are you ready for them? The first bonus point of the evening will go to the contestant whose entrance is the hello latecomer. Hi. How's it going? No, just slip in unnoticed. It's fine. I'll wait. But does anyone have a seat for them? Is there 2 seats? Over there? Oh, those are the worst seats. How fitting. That's perfect. Awesome. The first bonus point of... Where are you going? First bonus point of the evening will go to the contestant whose entrance is the most masculine. The most masculine. You ready for this? Up first is a contestant who, thanks to this show, holds the world record for time spent giggling on camera. It is dog licks on mouth hating Laura Stolte. Man, I hope I use my hips that much when I walk. Our next contestant knows her current Duolingo score, but not her credit score. It is Edmontask hating Monica Gate. Yeah, that masculine shuffle. Our next contestant reads at a 3rd grade level when she's teaching her elementary classes. You see a little bait and switch there. It is Christmas Carol hating Jenn Robinson. We got some friendship tonight, Jenn. Winner so far. Our next contestant is the president of the Edmonton Disc Golf Association, in case anyone in the audience is playing nerdy title bingo tonight. It's pineapple hating Tim Plamondon. That's more realistic. And for our final contestant, please welcome the mustache on Josh Koss and his assistant, bird hater Josh Koss. So I get to award the best entrance, right?
Yes, 1 point for whichever entrance you
So
like.
I chose this entrance task today because I thought the last 2 winners on this panel have both been women. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
So I was like, well, why don't I just give the men an unfair advantage? Because that's what they need in the 21st century, is an unfair advantage, is what I was thinking. But still, I think it goes to a woman, Jenn Robinson, best entrance. Now, Victoria, contestants, guests, dearly beloved, this is the last panel, or the last show for this panel, and for the past 2 shows, we've been just having them bring in junk for their reward. Shall we do it again?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
What do we have for tonight's little gift?
All right, Edmaster. So today we asked each contestant to bring in the least useful item they could find. Let's see what they brought. First up, we have Jenn, who brought in some baseless wine glasses. So they are in a cup in this picture and there. But Jason, maybe hold one up and show us that they do have face.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's enough. Thank you.
Okay, what's next?
Next, we have Josh, who brought in a unidirectional spoon. Once again, whoever wins does have to take
over
this
for
one.
that. Where'd you find it?
You will be surprised to hear that it's homemade.
Never would have guessed. All right, next up we have Laura, who brought some stick-on bra cups.
You would think if they were useful, they would work as a bra. They don't.
Oh, okay. I'm really not familiar, so they just offer no support.
So you know those sticky hands you can get at the arcade?
I do.
Imagine that
Uh-huh.
on your chest,
Yes.
doing nothing at all.
Oh, wow, uncomfortable.
All right, next up, moving right along, we have Monica, who brought in a book called The Internet for Dummies. 6th edition.
It was published in 1996, if that helps.
That does help.
Alrighty, and finally, for the 3rd show in a row, we have Tim, who brought in his former band, The Unfortunates album, Indie Films.
All right, so I guess, wait, it was for least useful item,
Least
right?
useful item, yeah.
Well, Tim, I feel like your minimum effort throughout this entire process is finally paying off. 5 points for Tim. Because I feel like some of these I would bring out as a conversation piece. The broad cups, a conversation piece. No, okay. The Internet for Dummies I might flip through. Let's see.
Why?
Historical.
I don't think I would use the broad cups. So Laura, 4 points. Which one's the most? Okay, then I'm going to give Internet for Dummies 3 points. Slightly more useful. What do we have left? Those 2 things. Okay, Josh, 2 points because for Jenn, I feel like those do have a use.
I'm sorry,
still.
would you like to try to use it? Someone pour Joel a cup and let him use it for the show.
Does anyone have like a fresh bottle of water out there? Anyway, they still look nice. They look like flowers. So 1 point for Jen. Perfect. Oh, I feel like if Jen and Josh got together, they would throw the most useless dinner party.
You could say that.
What's our first task, Victoria?
All right. Once. Alrighty, so for this next task, we asked our contestants to work on, oh, no, I'm reading the wrong note. Sorry, friends. All right. For the next task, we've asked our panel to, thank you, I got it. We need to shape the next generation's minds through children's literature. Let's take a look at them working first.
Time by time.
Yeah.
Big swing. Yep.
Using the provided crayons and paper, you will have 10 minutes to write and illustrate a children's book, which you will then read to us when the time runs out.
Your task starts now. I'm so ready for this. I could die. Am I allowed to hyper-focus and do this in complete silence?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're gonna write about.
Oh boy.
You're gonna be the main character of my story because that feels right. My story is gonna be called Vic and the Impossible Task. It's about you.
Doing an impossible task?
Yeah.
What animal is the easiest to draw? A worm. He has a top hat. He works as an investment banker.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm gonna stop the timer.
Yep.
I confused myself for a second because I'm trying to draw a pickle, and for a minute I thought I was drawing a cactus, and then I didn't know what they was supposed to look like, but it occurs to me that pickles and cactuses really kind of, for the most part, look the same. I just don't want it to look too cucumbery.
Once upon a time, there was a girl, woman. Am I making you a child in this? No, that's weird. There was a lady who had like a little broken heart because Vic has no friends.
Is this meant to be like a non-fiction book, fiction book, which?
Yeah, it's meant to be nonfiction. This is real.
We don't know what people with money do. What color are buildings? What does a worm's cousin look like? Probably just like another worm, just facing the other direction.
Those books. Not that I'm an author or an illustrator, but it always seems like such a big project. But here I am.
Here you are, in 10 minutes,
Yeah.
you're gonna crank one out.
Exactly.
I am done with 15 seconds to spare. And everything went exactly according to plan.
That's your time. And that is time. All right, Jen, you are now going to read your children's book to all
right.
of the children in the audience.
At the beginning of those instructions, they all seemed to be very confident.
They did at the beginning.
And then we heard Monica's death shriek.
Yep.
Do we have any children here in the audience today? Because, wait, are there, like, that's...
Not that one.
Not that one. Are there any children with consciousness in the audience today?
I see a hand at the back corner.
Whoever's hand was up, run on down here, and I'll explain why as you're coming down here. Run, as fast as you can. I feel that for a task regarding children's literature, who best to judge this than a child? Please, come on up. Oh. You look very nervous. For those of you who can't see her, she did smile. And always take candy from strangers. That's what's good. So you want to come sit in this big throne here? It is not uncomfortable. So, hey, what's your name? Hi, Ada. Her name is Ada. Everyone say, hi, Ada. Hi, Ada. I can't see your face, but I assume that terrified her. no matter what, I'm going to say, and I am going to be mean to them because that's my job. But I want you to pick which book is the best and the worst. Can you do that? Perfect.
All right.
Awesome. Let's see these.
We are going to hear some dramatic readings of these books, starting with Jen's book. That is definitely fiction.
Non-fiction.
This story is called Vic and the Impossible Task. Once upon a time, there was a lady named Vic. She had an impossible task. She needed to find a friend. Look how sad she is. Oh, I skipped those pages in the middle. One day, she met Jenn. Look at Jenn. Jenn was the coolest and funniest gal on the block. Look at how these guys, they love her. They're like, oh my God, Jenn, we love you! Jenn saw Vic and felt bad for her because she had no friends. No friends. So because Jenn is so nice and amazing, she decided to be her friends. They were so happy. The end.
But I feel like this one was bullying a little bit.
Here we are.
Victoria, how are you feeling?
No comment.
Jen, are you sure this was nonfiction?
Yeah, it was non-fiction.
Because you said, like, the girl Jen was popular and amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And from what I've seen.
Can I hear from the Jen fans in the audience?
Popular and amazing.
I'll write that down.
All right, that is enough about Jen. Can we move on?
We can move on.
All right. We're going to move along from Jen, and we're going to go to Josh's story next.
Hi, kids. I'm gonna read you a book I wrote. It's called Mr. Worm Loses It All. Mr. Worm works at the firm. Mr. Worm's firm fell into a sinkhole. Oh no, said Mr. Worm. My dividends! That's how Mr. Worm ended up living with his cousins. Didn't know he was Australian, did you?
Well, that was great. Thanks for giving that little story an international flavor. Because as you can tell, at Edmontask, we are all about diversity. Wait.
There is more variety on the other panels, I promise.
Perfect. Shall we do the next one?
Yeah, let's see Laura's next.
All right, children, here we go. This is about an urban prairie dog. Patsy the prairie dog woke up and it was sunny. Patsy saw a man walking mad and funny. He's mad and it says arc. He said, "You bring me joy. I will now take up your cause." He has dropped his beard. This is adult. The man smiled at his prairie dog friend with meaning, not with mad. The end.
Hi, Laura. How you feeling right now?
You know.
Did you know I used to be a grade 3 teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna judge you on a grade 3 scale here. Insufficient detail. Also, weird grammar at the end. How do you look at someone with not mad? See?
All right.
All right. Thanks.
All right, next up, we have Tim, unfortunately.
Okay, children. Could you actually go sit over there so it's like I'm reading to you?
Yeah.
This is called Putting the Vic in Victory. It's impossible. Give up. Don't try.
Great job. Just, I have no joke for that one.
All right, let's see Monica's.
Perfect.
Come in, children. Come and sit down. This is The Anxious Pickle by Monica Gate. That's me. This is our little guy, the Anxious Pickle. Once there was an anxious pickle. He says f***, whose mental state was quite fickle. Tried as he might, his life was quite shite. This is still a piece of poop.
Enjoy this, Ada.
And it just wouldn't get any better. This is him dying in a fire. And as we know, every children's book should have a message. Sometimes you should give up. The end. Thank you for joining us today for The Anxious Pickle by Monica Gate.
Hey.
I didn't know you were gonna get a child.
I have $5 backstage.
You can't bribe the child.
Yes, I can.
Ada, do you feel comfortable choosing the worst and the best? Just the best. She's so nice. That's the end, I swear. Ada, why don't you pick the best and then I'll let you go and sit down because I can see you're so comfortable up here. Whose story did you like the best, Ada? She's really thinking over that $5.
You can just point to them if that makes it easier too.
You don't know.
Would you like to go sit down?
I was not thinking about $5.
Okay.
I have way more than $5.
Did anyone who did not hear that what she just said? Okay, she said, I was not thinking about the $5. I have way more than $5. Did you want to choose the best or do you want to go sit down? You want to think about it for a bit? I'm going to let you go think about it for a bit as you sit down, okay? Oh, I don't know why I'm taking your hand. I'm leaving you off the stage. Let's go. Round of applause for Ada. So, I'm going to return to Ada for the best while I decide the worst. That's the most fun part of the job.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, of course. Tim, 1 point. Let's see. Did I do Jen's was pretty good.
No, it wasn't.
Thank you so much.
What was Laura's about
The
again?
urban prairie dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
boring.
you can't remember it.
Yeah, so 2 points for Laura.
I'm so sorry.
3 points for Josh.
Oh no, my dividends.
Sorry, my voices.
Mine rhymed.
Mine at the beginning.
Why are we arguing?
I don't know.
It's okay. So then Jen for 4 points.
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
And Monica for 5. Oh, sorry. Ada. Out of all the Monicas on stage, who had the best story? That's what I thought.
think I heard Monica.
Monica. Congratulations, Monica, for 5 points. That was a time task for them last time. So
Yep.
we've measured their ability to think fast.
Yep.
The only thing my cue card says is now we have a slow task or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So for
Okay.
the next task, we have our contestants working on a photo project for 3 months. So they had 3 months to come up with this. Let's see what their homework was.
So you wore the same thing as me again?
I did.
Submit the most surprising selfie.
You have 3 months, and your time starts now. Okay.
Can I send a nude?
If you're okay with the whole audience seeing that, it's up to you.
Something to think about.
So you take that? Yes.
So they had to submit the most surprising selfie, and just remember, they did have 3 months. They had more than 3 months, actually. We were very generous with their timeline. So consider that when you see these photos.
Perfect.
All right, first up, we are going to see Jen's photo.
Okay, so there's a murderer in the background. Okay, let me write that down. Murderer in background. And is the surprising thing just the murderer, or who is this other person in pink?
Oh, well, that's my friend Tash.
Is there anything surprising about her being
Jen
there?
has friends.
The surprise is that she's here somewhere.
I've heard she's like really cool.
Fiction. All right, so let's see the next one.
Okay, we have Josh next.
Oh, Josh. For those of you who haven't been here for the past two
shows, yeah.
All of his pictures, he takes just right here. I think he did them all at once.
It was different days.
The Talus Stone.
Same shirt, though?
Do you like...
have 4 shirts.
Okay.
Do you live next door? It's all into the Talus. Yep, next.
Laura is next. Well, we just got a sneak preview, so let's see Monica's next.
For context, that is my grade 6 grad dress that still fits, unfortunately.
Skinny dress. Perfect.
All right, let's see.
You would be
Oh, we haven't
surprised
mentioned
if you
one of
put
them.
on your grade 6 clothes too, okay? And they fit.
You're right, I would be.
Do you want to see Tim's?
I do.
Okay,
well, yeah.
Okay. It was surprising to Vic at the time because it was during a task.
It was surprising when you submitted it for both your best googly eye picture and your surprising selfie. Thank you for putting no effort into this show.
Okay, so points. Normally we condone racism on this show, but for best white face, I guess Laura. Laura gets 5 points. Okay, Jen. Yes, axe murderer, scary. Friends, scarier. So 4 points for Jen. Okay, now it's easy. Monica, sure, yeah, that was a good story behind it. Yeah, you fit into the same clothes. 3 points for Monica, sure, awesome. Josh, Talus Dome. The only thing saving you from getting 1 point is the fact that Tim is on your panel. So Josh gets 2 points, Tim gets 1 point. Victoria? After, how many shows have we done? This is the 7th,
This is
right?
7, yeah.
After 7 shows, I think maybe we should take a break from me as the judge.
Yeah.
So that when I return, you agreed to that too readily.
I'm ready for a break.
When I return, the audience can realize what they were missing this whole time.
Sure.
So do we have some new judges?
Yes, so we have selected some of the finest talent scouts from the city, and we asked each contestant to bring in their best talent. They did have about 3 months or so. No, they had a month. 3 months, how much was it?
Not enough time.
It was about a month. They had a lot of time to plan these talents, but we didn't tell them who our mystery judges are. So let's meet the judges.
Hi, I'm Keela, and I'm 12 years old.
Hi, I'm Zara, and I'm 8 years old. My name is Jesse, and I'm 9 years old.
Hello, my name is Ty Von Hagen, and I'm 10 years old.
If you were asked to share a talent for a talent show, what would you do?
I would probably show my art.
Probably gymnastics. Either just not going up at all or
What would be the worst thing that someone could possibly do on this stage today?
Probably if they injured themselves.
probably injure themselves.
Failing.
Probably someone
Forgetting. All right, thank you.
So we've got these computing. Keala?
Akila.
Keela, Taya, Zara, and JC?
JC is not here, but I believe the other 3 are.
Oh, okay. Woo. That's too bad because I was going to ask JC, what did she say would be the worst thing that a contestant could do?
She did say failing, yep.
Yeah, so Tim is what she was talking about, right? All right, let's see how they did.
All right, we are going to start by watching Jen's display of talent.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm going to be gurgling a song with water.
Hi, Jen.
Hello? Hello? Will Go On by Celine Dion. You're young, you might not know it. I didn't know, that we were such a young judging group. I might have picked like Taylor Swift.
How long did that take you to find that skill?
Probably like 30 seconds.
You guys want to take your whiteboards, hide them a little bit so Jen can't see them, and you can write down your score. Three, 2, 1. All right, we have a 5.2 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10.
Some rough feedback, but I appreciate it.
Let's all give Jen a round of applause for not spitting on herself. All right, I think that's it. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, judges.
Victoria, darling.
Yeah.
Have you written these numbers down, or do I have to tally them up?
I have the total scores. I don't know if you want to hear them as we go along or if you want to hear them all at the end.
At the end.
Okay.
Not bad.
Jen, when did you decide that was going to be your talent?
Okay, so we got an email telling us to come and prepared with a talent. And I didn't read that part of the email. And so when I got there, everyone was talking to each other about what their talents were, and I said, what? And so that was kind of on the spot.
There were many reminder emails sent as well.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying where I was at.
Okay.
Elementary teacher Jen Robinson, everyone.
I shamed myself in my own place of work.
You did, and here.
All right, we have Josh next.
Today I will be making and eating a whole sandwich.
Hi, Josh. What's up?
How's it going? I've been practicing all month for this, so. All right. Sorry if I make a mess. All right. I don't remember which one this was. So, gross. Okay, well, let's do this. There was another sauce here somewhere, I thought. Okay. So it's most of the sandwich. It's fine. It's turkey. The bread is very dry.
Let's figure out that you could do this.
Started at a very young age. I have a love for sandwiches. I think the sandwich is the perfect food.
Too bad you missed a sauce.
Go, you're almost done. So 34 seconds. Woo woo!
That's good. Thank you, Josh.
Why did you pick this instead of a different talent?
I don't really have any talent.
This was awesome.
You guys want to give your scores? You can hide them. 3, 2, 1, share your scores. All right, we have a wide range. This is probably the biggest range we've had yet. We have a 15 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, a 0.5 out of 10, and a 3.6 out of 10. So you got the whole variation.
I'm sorry I didn't watch you do that.
Wow. Josh?
Yes.
Who put the ingredients onto the board and then onto the table?
That was me.
That was you! And you couldn't find them. Wow, amazing.
It's a lot of pressure.
Anything to say, Vic?
Am I remembering this correctly? When eating the sandwich, you might have thought you had 10 minutes for this, and then there was only 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So you were maybe surprised when there was 34 seconds left.
I'm proud of you.
That's all.
And sandwiches are great.
All right, let's see Monica.
Hello. I'm going to be drawing with my eyes closed and both of my hands.
Hi, Monica.
Hello. I just need a noun from each of you.
Are nouns a person, place, or thing?
I know what a noun
Okay,
is.
just making sure. A fish.
Strawberry. A banana. A curtain.
Strawberry and a banana. Okay.
Can I change mine?
Yes.
Toilet.
Are there any requests for specific colors?
Blue. Brown.
Brown is the worst color ever. Thank you.
That's why I picked it.
Oh, my least favorite color. Okay. I'm going to sit and stare at you intently while I'm drawing this. I hope all of you are getting paid for this and this isn't breaking like some horrible OSHA laws or something.
Oreos.
Double stuff. But how do you eat your Oreos?
She takes off all the icing off and then like squishes it in a ball and then eats it.
Noted. So here's what I have drawn for you today.
Wow.
So you have this fish is wearing a curtain dress and is pooping in a toilet because kids love poop and toilets. And they're eating this strawberry.
That's actually way better than I thought it was gonna be. Props to you.
This makes me feel unbelievably good to have the approval of a child.
All right, you guys can hide your whiteboards and give your scores. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Oh, we have a 9.6, a 9.5 yay, 8.5 smiley face, and an 8.5.
I am like my children. Monica, that was
I am still riding that high. Long ago.
That was genuinely actually good. Like you picked a talent.
Yeah.
Josh.
I didn't know if it was gonna work. So what I was gonna do was do it, and if it worked well, then yay. And if it didn't, my talent was going to be tricking the children that I had a talent.
Ooh, so sneaky. Well, I agree with the infants. Let's move on.
All right, Tim next.
Hey, I'm Tim Plamondon, and I'm reasonably decent at frying eggs. Hello, judges.
Hi.
These are small judges. Can you tie my tie really quick? Vic,
Yeah.
I have a couple things I need you to do for this performance.
Okay.
Can you come take a seat?
Yeah.
First thing I'd like for you to do is pick 2 of the 4 implements on the table. Just 2.
This one.
Okay.
And this one.
Thank you. Okay, great. So just, you can put those on the table. It's all good. So today we're gonna fry an egg. It's a very difficult thing to do perfectly. It takes some talent and some time. It's a skill. How do you like your egg?
Over easy.
Won't be doing that today. I mean, that's a mistake that a lot of people make.
Now are we just gonna wait?
Yeah, it's cooking.
Yeah. Okay.
2 minutes and 38 seconds.
Remaining or have gone?
Remaining. You have 1 minute and 18 seconds.
I'll just give you that now. That's for you.
Do I open it?
Yeah, open it, please.
Eat this fried egg using only the 2 implements you chose at the beginning of this task. It's not done yet. I can't. You have 30 seconds and your time starts now.
It is a used pressing wrench.
Can I eat it?
The egg is also in jeopardy right now.
Give us more time. Come on. A piece of it count.
I mean, I would listen to the kids. When are the kids ever wrong? It's your call. You're the one that has to finish the task. It's
Within
woefully
5 minutes.
underdone. I went with a very underdone egg today. Yeah, I went with an underdone egg today.
3, 2, 1.
You're cool. The effort, thank you. All right, I'll take it.
I will complete your task when it's
Yeah.
cooked for me to not get sick and eat.
Just how you wanted it.
Not really.
And I don't know. Well, here, you decide.
Thank you.
You No.
Just the right amount of salt and the right amount of pepper.
It's cold.
Are you gonna change?
Oh, Tim.
Give 5 seconds.
You're cruel. I would do it too.
Yeah, okay. The time is up. I'm sorry.
Change my score. Yeah, can I please? No.
Let's give some scores to Vic, yeah?
Yeah, let's give scores to Vic.
To Vic. Yeah, to Vic.
10. I didn't get that.
Well, you didn't. You made her eat an egg.
So a little context is needed. I prepared everything before the day of the talent show, except I couldn't prepare an egg. I forgot the egg on the day of the show. So I had turned on my grill and realized this. So I went to the corner store, and when I came back, one of the production staff turned off my grill.
Well,
Vic, you didn't have to eat the egg.
He says production staff like we pay people.
Well, that's convinced me because if you had managed to cook an egg, you would be right at the top.
That's what I thought.
This right here.
That's what I
Tim,
thought.
you should show everyone your shirt though.
Oh yeah, it's from that moment.
Terrible.
All right, we're gonna move on because we are running low on time, and we're gonna watch Laura's.
Hi, I'm Laura. My talent is the glockenspiel. Hello. I hope this will be good for you. I've been practicing, which I maybe shouldn't say this poorly, but here we go. Get this, just a second. Oh, great! Well, at least the song, was slightly legible.
How long did it take you to do that?
Like, how many practices? How many would you guess? 5? Yeah. More than 5.
That off YouTube.
No, I did learn it off of the internet though, but like a glockenspiel website.
Hide your scores from Laura. Make your decision. 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Okay, we have a range. So we have a 7.9, a 9.5, an 8, and a boo 3. Thank you, Laura.
He only likes food, guys. Hungry or something?
Well, I had written down my scores and then I remembered different judges.
You don't get to judge this one, no. Would you like to know where we're at?
Yes.
All right, so at the bottom we have Tim, whose final score from the judges was a 20.79.
1 point for Tim.
All right, just above Tim we had Jen with a 22.2.
2 points. Oh, 22 points. And she gets 2 points. I just
There we go.
Wow, cool.
Right in the middle we had Josh with a 24.1.
3 points for Josh.
Next up we had Laura with a boo 28.4.
Laura, 4 points.
And Monica came in first with a 36.1.
That is actually the exact same order I had put them in. Perfect. So you say we're running out of time.
We're running out of time. I do think we can quickly squeak in this last video task.
Okay.
However, I'm going to have you make your decisions quickly on this one, okay?
Right.
All right, so we are going to have them paired off in teams for this one, and we did hire an assistant for Monica, and we're going to test their greeting skills. Let's see what the task was.
Did you say breeding skills?
Greeting.
Oh, okay, sure.
You guys tie my tie? Take a nap, your time starts now.
I wish. That looks pretty good. And do you want to open it together? I really do.
Create a handshake.
Oh, I'm so
It's a
excited.
head.
You have 5 minutes to plan your handshake and will then perform your handshake immediately after time is up.
We'll only have one attempt at your handshake after the time is up.
Your time starts now.
Alrighty, so they are creating a handshake. So first up, we paired Laura and Tim together, kind of like polar opposites. Let's see what happens.
Are you good at handshakes?
Yeah.
How good could one be at handshakes?
I went to summer camp.
It's like not even really a handshake.
Yeah. Maybe we can make a little fish themed.
A little fish theme out of it?
I liked this.
Yeah.
What if our little limp fishes were coming
A little
through?
limp fish under the leg.
Yeah.
We'll call it under the sea.
Yeah.
All right. We can do this.
Yeah.
We gotta swoop into it.
Okay.
I don't think I need more time.
No, I think we're good.
We don't need more time.
You guys want to perform your handshake?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Oh, hey, good to see you. Nice.
That was a good start. Would have liked to see more, but Laura, we know who you're working with. Next.
We have the J names up next with Josh and Jen.
Can I see the task again? Did it say anything specific? Like, what if we just a nice crisp handshake?
Yeah.
It says, create a handshake.
We could do like just like a nice crisp handshake, but go like business.
Oh.
Synergy.
Let's take this offline.
Did you get my teams?
Calendar request.
Zoom.
All right, time is up. You can now perform your handshake.
Business. Communication.
Yeah. Corporate layoffs. A Zoom meeting.
Performance review.
Working from home.
Oh my goodness, productivity.
Yeah. Does not meet expectations.
Not a team player.
No. Does not get his work done on time.
Photocopy is broken.
When is it gonna get fixed?
Nobody knows. What about the curing in the staff room?
There's never any K-cups.
John took my lunch again.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill that John.
It's okay, I pushed him down the stairs last week.
Now he's on sick time.
And now we have more workload.
Oh, work-life balance.
John. And we are working from home.
Yeah, head office is breathing down my neck.
I'll jump on that Zoom call right now.
I'll jump off the roof if I have to.
That's what we gotta do, but sometimes we just need to clear our mind. Take a yoga class.
Yeah, pizza party at lunch.
Corporate brought in puppies.
Corporate brought in a puppy.
Corporate forgot the puppy.
Corporate sent in our puppy.
And we said thank you.
We thanked them for the puppy because we are grateful because we are good employees.
And that is why we love our job.
Really a full story arc in that handshake. I appreciated the effort, significantly less crisp than I would have liked.
You want to see the last one?
Please.
Lastly, we paired Monica up with Edmontask's favorite helper. Her name is Rena. It seemed like it would be good for both of them, so let's see what they did.
We're gonna do this.
Bam. And then we switch and we're like, bam.
And we're gonna switch.
And then we're gonna come out and we're gonna go, ah. And then the other way,
Sure do. And then you go through my leg. I'm kidding. That's not gonna happen.
I feel like I could do it.
You gonna go through my legs? Like,
Yeah.
no.
And
You're
then
gonna go through my legs. Can you just please go through my legs? Can we resolve some trauma while we're here?
Yeah.
Okay, I got this. We're gonna improvise that part at the end.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm so ready.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready, you're going to do one attempt at your handshake.
Okay. Wham! Bam!
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And a shake. And a whole lot of shaking going on. There's a hole. Tell me about rejected, girl.
Rejected. My sister always got to be the pink sister, and I was the purple sister. I always wanted the pink Barbie dolls, but I got the purple ones.
Did you guys resolve this?
No! And scene.
Invite Rena up on stage as I think she has something for Monica.
Monica? Are you mad at me before you give me something? Oh, okay.
I couldn't let this end without resolving this. The cycle ends tonight, babe. Also, please notice she has a tiara, like our Winnie tiara. I stole it from a different Value Village Barbie.
Okay.
I committed a low-key crime for you because you deserve pink Barbie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rena.
I'm sorry if we lose.
We gotta move on.
Well, I think. Well, thanks, Rena. Wow. Okay, so there are 3 groups.
Yes.
And I think they won it with that through the legs move. That was amazing. Okay, so I'll give 5-3-1.
5-3-1 sounds
okay,
good.
Monica, 5 points, and Rena, 5 points. Great job. Jen and Josh, 2 points. Jen and
You
Josh.
said 3. You did say 3.
3 points. Laura and Tim. Tim, 1 point.
Alrighty. We are going to move on to our live task for the evening. But Tim, please read the task.
I'll read the task. It's so long.
Pay attention.
Contestants will get the audience volunteer to guess the prompt that the contestant has pulled out of the bowl. When the contestant pulls a prompt out of the bowl, the audience volunteer will close their eyes for 10 seconds, during which the contestant will pose in a way to convey their prompt to the volunteer, who will then make one guess at what the prompt was. The contestant cannot move or make noises, sounds. They must remain frozen.
So it's charades, but with one pose that you cannot change. Okay. Do I have an audience volunteer who'd like to come? I saw this hand in the front so fast. Come on up, my friend.
Hi. What's your name? Stratus. Yeah. What a cool name. Take a seat, buddy. Oh.
All right, so we're going to go down the line one at a time and each have a stab at a pose. So Travis, Josh is going to... Stratus, amazing. Okay, even better. All right, Josh, you have one? All right, Stratus, I'm going to get you to close your eyes. And Josh is going to do his pose in 10, 9, 8. And Jason's going to get out of the leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes.
Chicken.
1 point for Josh. All right, please close your eyes. Tim, you have 10, 9. I said Tim.
I have to read this. I can't close my eyes.
Read your word. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes.
What? Sad that this is the most effort he's given to any task.
Didn't fall on the ice. That is not it.
All right, no points for Tim. Tim, what was it?
It was a breakdance move.
Okay. All right, Stratus, please close your eyes. Jen, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. No points for Jen. All right, Monica. Stratus, please close your eyes. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes.
It's an angry leprechaun.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go angry leprechaun.
It's a pigeon.
I thought you were pooping. Okay, no points for Monica. All right, Laura. All right, you can close your eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. What was it, Laura? Swimming. Who did get a point?
Just Josh.
Just Josh. That makes it easy. Josh is the winner of the live task.
Hey, thanks, Stratus. Thanks for coming out. You can go back.
You can go back. I think we can give Josh, what do you think? What's fair? 1.5 points?
Sure, 5 points.
No
Why
one
not?
else got anything,
It's
so.
the white men who need the advantage in this world. 5 points for Josh.
All right.
So, Jason. It's probably me. Who was the lucky winner of the Tasky Tiara tonight?
Once again, it is Monica Gates.
Jason, do you want to recap the other scores just so we get a view of who else had what?
Yeah, in a new Edmontask low score, Tim has 9 points. A lot up from that. Jen has 15. Slightly up, Laura has 16. And Josh, 18.
I hereby W the true Edmaster for today. There's your lollipop. That's it, everyone.
Congratulations.
Collect your prizes.
All right, well, Monica's doing that. I'm going to wrap up super quick. Thank you all so much for coming out to our show tonight. My name is Victoria Scorbahatch. I'm one of the producers of Edmontask, along with Jason Miller, who you've seen running around on stage, backstage, and Kyle Tobiasen, who's at the back working all of the video magic. Let's give them a round of applause. Another big thank you to our panel of comedians tonight. Reminder, we had Laura, Jen, Tim, Josh, and our two-time winner now, Monica. And another round of applause for our lovely Edmaster Joel. And a big thank you to our technician Jordan in the back. We have 2 more shows this Fringe. They are both sold out, so I can't tell you to tell your friends, but thank you for supporting us. If you'd like to keep seeing what we're doing, please follow us on social media. We're at Edmontask on Facebook and Instagram. Anyway, thank you so much again for coming out, and happy Fringe.